Next topic, types of chemical changes or chemical reactions. So there are four types of the chemical changes or chemical reactions. First, combination reaction or synthesis reaction, direct combination reaction or synthesis reaction. Second, decomposition reaction. Third, displacement reaction. Fourth, double decomposition reaction. So first, combination reaction. Direct combination reaction. So direct combination reactions. So here in this reaction, two or more elements or compounds react to form one new compound. Two or more elements or compound react to form one new compound. So this is called the direct combination reaction or synthesis reaction. So we can see here, suppose that A plus B combined and we get the product C. So here two or more substance react to form one new substance. This is called direct combination reaction or synthesis reaction. And also we can say in this manner, two or more substance react to form only one product. Two or more substance react to form only one product. This is called direct combination reaction. So here in this we can see A plus B combined and we get the product only one, C. And for example, suppose that here carbon react with the oxygen, we get carbon dioxide. So this is the example of combination reaction. And in this example we can see carbon, this is the element, oxygen also molecule of the element, and here carbon dioxide we are getting, this is the product, carbon dioxide, this is the compound. So here two elements here combined and we get the only one product, and this product is the carbon dioxide, this is the compound. In the same manner, if we see the other example, suppose that magnesium react with the oxygen, so we get the magnesium oxide, MgO. And in the same manner, other example we can see, suppose that here nitrogen react with the oxygen, we get nitric oxide. Nitric oxide. We can say also here nitrogen react with the hydrogen, we get the ammonia. So here these are the examples of the combination reaction. So we can see here we will define the direct combination reaction, means two or more elements are combined, two or more elements are compound. Combine means two or more elements are compound react to form one new compound. This is called direct combination reaction. So many examples are given for the direct combination reaction. We can see here page number 22. Here many examples, many reactions are given. So two or more elements combined. So here if we take the carbon react with the oxygen, so here two elements combined and we get the carbon dioxide, this is the compound. And here also magnesium and oxygen, these are the elements, and we get the compound magnesium oxide. Here the nitrogen react with the oxygen, these are also elements, molecules of the elements. So here nitrogen, so nitrogen and oxygen combined and we get the nitric oxide, this is the compound, only one compound, only one product we are getting. Nitrogen, hydrogen, these are the elements, combined and we get the product here ammonia. This is the compound. In the same manner, if we see another example, suppose that here H2O react with the carbon dioxide, we get the carbonic acid, H2CO3, carbonic acid. So in this chemical reaction, in this chemical equation, we can see here water react with the carbon dioxide. So water is a compound, carbon dioxide also is a compound, and due to the reaction, we get the compound, one new compound. This is carbonic acid. So here compounds, two compounds react with each other, and we get one new compound, carbonic acid. So here water and carbon dioxide, these are the compounds. So water compound react with the carbon dioxide compound, and we get the new compound, carbonic acid. This is the product. So here in these example, we have seen that two or more reactants when combined, and we get the only one product, only one new substance we get after the reaction. In the same manner, other examples also we can see here. Many examples are given. So here from these examples, the question may come that other examples are given here. Oxidation of non-metals and metals. Other examples, oxidation of non-metal and metals. So oxidation of non-metals and metal means reaction with oxygen. Oxidation means reaction with oxygen. So for example here, non-metals if you see, so sulfur, this is the non-metal, oxidation of sulfur means oxidation of non-metal, and here we are taking the non-metal sulfur. Sulfur react with the oxygen, we get here sulfur dioxide. In the same manner, here this is the example of combination reaction, direct combination reaction. Here two elements combined and we get the only one product, sulfur dioxide, and here oxidation of non-metal takes place. Means sulfur, this is non-metal, and oxidation of non-metal means reaction with oxygen, and we get the compound sulfur dioxide. In the same manner, carbon also, this is the non-metal, react with the oxygen, we get carbon dioxide, oxidation of carbon here. And in the same manner, phosphorus react with the oxygen, phosphorus also non-metal, react with the oxygen, we get phosphorus pentoxide, P2O5, we get P2O5. Phosphorus pentoxide. And next here, metals, oxidation of metals. So oxidation of metal, we can see oxidation of metals. For example, sodium, this is non-metal, react with the oxygen, we get sodium oxide. We get sodium oxide. In the same manner, calcium react with the oxygen, calcium oxide. Calcium oxide. Magnesium react with the oxygen, magnesium oxide. So these are the examples, and here oxidation of non-metals and metals takes place. Oxidation of non-metal and metal means reaction with oxygen. So here these are very important because the question may come like this, that give one example of direct combination reaction in which oxidation of non-metals takes place. And also the question may come that give one example of direct combination reaction in which oxidation of metal takes place. So these type of example you can give, and the question also may come that give one example of direct combination reaction in which two elements combine. So many examples are given. We have seen that carbon react with the oxygen, we get the carbon dioxide. So carbon and oxygen, these are metal, these are elements. So here direct combination reaction, if the question come that give one example in which two elements combine. So here we can give this example: carbon react with the oxygen, magnesium react with the oxygen. So here these are the elements. And if the question come that give the one example of direct combination reaction in which two compound react with each other. So here we can give carbon dioxide react with the water, we get the carbonic acid. In the same manner we can see here page number 22 here, reaction of acidic oxide and basic oxide with water. So reaction of acidic oxide and basic oxide with water here given. So acidic oxide means non-metallic oxide and basic oxide means metallic oxide. So if non-metallic oxide given, so you will say acidic oxide because it has the acidic nature. And metallic oxide, so these are in basic nature. So all the metallic oxide are in basic nature, and non-metallic oxide having the acidic nature. So non-metallic oxide having the acidic nature and metallic oxides having the basic nature. So for example, here acidic oxide here given, sulfur dioxide, this is non-metallic oxide, acidic oxide react with the water, we get sulfurous acid, H2SO3, sulfurous acid. In the same manner, when we take sulfur trioxide react with the water, we will get sulfuric acid, H2SO4. In the same manner, carbon dioxide, non-metallic oxide is react with the water, we get carbonic acid. So these are non-metallic oxide. Non-metallic oxide react with the water, and we can see in these chemical equations we are getting the acid, respective acids. So here this is also the experimental confirmation, means this is confirmation. By seeing this equation we can say sulfur dioxide, sulfur trioxide, carbon dioxide, these having the acidic nature, because we know that water, this is in neutral, water has the neutral nature. So water has the neutral nature, means water is not a acidic or basic. So if the acidic substance combined with the water, we get acidic substance, we get acids. So acidic, here sulfur dioxide, this is non-metallic oxide, and this non-metallic oxide has the acidic nature. If we want to prove this, the sulfur dioxide, sulfur trioxide, carbon dioxide having the acidic nature, so we will react with the water, and after the reaction these will produce the acids, respective acids. So by getting the acid, easily we can say these having the acidic nature. So here sulfur dioxide, if react with the water, we get the sulfurous acid. This proves that the sulfur dioxide has the acidic nature. Sulfur trioxide react with the water, we get the acid, sulfuric acid. So this proves that sulfur trioxide has the acidic nature. In the same manner, carbon dioxide react with the water, we get carbonic acid. This proves that carbon dioxide has the acidic nature. So all the non-metallic oxides having the acidic nature. In the same manner, if we take the nitrogen dioxide react with the water, so we get the nitrous and nitric acid. So this is the experimental proof, means we can prove the particular substance has the acidic nature or not. So only easily we have to react with the water, means the substance react with the water. Water has the neutral nature. So in this way, if we are getting the acid, so we can say the particular substance has the acidic nature. And if we get the basic substance, so we will say the substance has the basic nature. If we get the basic substance, means base we get after the reaction, so we will say the substance has the basic nature. In the same manner, if the substance produce the acid, so we will say the substance has the acidic nature. In the same manner, if we take the metallic oxide means sodium oxide, calcium oxide, magnesium oxide. So if we say calcium oxide, CaO, so this is metallic oxide, and this metallic oxide has the basic nature, and we can prove this. How this is possible? We have to react with the water. So calcium oxide react with the water. So if the calcium oxide react with the water, we get the calcium hydroxide, and calcium hydroxide, this is the base. So in this way, we can say calcium oxide has the basic nature, because we are getting the base. In the same manner, if we take the magnesium oxide, this is metallic oxide. So all the metallic oxides having the basic nature, here we can prove this. Magnesium oxide react with the water, and due to the reaction we get magnesium hydroxide. This magnesium hydroxide is also called the milk of magnesia. This is very mild base, milk of magnesia, and this used as the antacid. Means if we suppose that overeating, if we feel that acidity, so we take little amount of the magnesium hydroxide. So here this neutralize the acidic substance, because magnesium hydroxide, this is the basic substance, and this is mild base. And after this preparation of salt by direct combination or synthesis reaction, preparation of the salt, so here salt we can prepare. So here aluminum react with the chlorine, we get the aluminum chloride, this is the salt AlCl3. Iron react with the chlorine, we get the FeCl3, this is salt. Iron means Fe react with the sulfur, we get FeS, this is salt. Zn react with the sulfur, means zinc react with the sulfur, we get zinc sulfide. In the same manner, lead react with the sulfur, we get PbS, lead sulfide. So these are the salts we get. So here AlCl3, this is soluble salt. FeCl3, this is also soluble salt. Fes insoluble, ZnS insoluble, PbS insoluble. So here AlCl3, FeCl3, these are soluble salt, means soluble in the water. And Fes, ZnS, PbS, these are insoluble. And next, page number 23, other examples are given here. Other examples, burning of hydrogen. So we know that hydrogen react with the oxygen, we get water. Manufacture of ammonia, we have seen earlier that nitrogen react with the hydrogen, we get ammonia. In the same manner, sulfur trioxide react with the water. Also I have seen sulfur trioxide react with the water, we get the sulfuric acid. hydrogen react with the chlorine, we get the hydrogen chloride, and here diffuse sunlight required. So in the presence of diffuse sunlight, hydrogen react with the chlorine, we get the hydrogen chloride. Do not take the strong sunlight. So here diffuse sunlight, we will not take the direct sunlight or strong rays of the sunlight. So here diffuse sunlight, if we are taking in this chemical reaction, so here hydrogen react with the chlorine, we get the hydrogen chloride. And if we here take direct sunlight, so here the reaction will be in explosive manner, because sudden reaction takes place. And in the same manner, formation of ammonium chloride, when the ammonia react with the hydrogen chloride, we get ammonium chloride. So here ammonia react with the hydrogen chloride, means hydrochloric acid, and this give the ammonium chloride, NH4Cl. Formation of magnesium carbonate, so magnesium oxide react with the carbon dioxide, we get magnesium carbonate. In the same manner, formation of limestone, so when the calcium oxide react with the carbon dioxide, we get calcium carbonate, and calcium carbonate is called the limestone. Other direct combination reaction, calcium react with the nitrogen, we get calcium nitride. Magnesium react with the nitrogen, magnesium nitride. Aluminium react with the nitrogen, aluminium nitride. So these are the examples of the direct combination or synthesis reaction. Next, we will study the decomposition reaction. Decomposition reaction.